What is up, McManus MMA fam? We are all in my room currently because we are all pissed on how this fucking fight went down. I don't care. Normally I try not to swear for the first 5 minutes of the video because I'm going to get age restricted or some shit. I'm fucking furious. I'm a white belt in jiu-jitsu, and the first thing that we learn in jiu-jitsu class is when somebody gets mount on you, you do not spin to give them your back. Israel Adesanya went out there. The first round, low-key, I went, okay, Izzy's not looking bad. You know, he's avoiding these strikes. He's staying, you know, classic Izzy. He's classic Izzy. We're all in, there's 4 people in my room right now, and we are all pissed except for one of them. And low-key, he about to get his ass beat. I apologize if this is distracting, but I am furious right now. Israel Adesanya, as many of you guys know, is a good friend of the channel. He's one of my personal favorite fighters of all time. And he goes out there, looks great on the feet, and Joe Pyfer shoots these shitty takedowns, these shitty double legs that Izzy's defending so perfectly, and he's going for these inside trips on Pyfer. Why are you going for inside trips on Pyfer when you can just shake him off and continue boxing on the feet? You were winning on the feet. Yes, he was being reckless. He was like Charles Oliveira maxing, where he was just getting hit and going, that shit didn't faze me, bro. It's like, yeah, that shit probably hurt. He's going out there getting nailed and not reacting. Gets taken down, and is Antony Smith maxing. Oh my god, bro. Israel Adesanya is fucking Antony Smith maxing in the second round. Getting taken down, putting his fucking turtle guard up, going, oh, please don't hit me. He's getting hit, and he transitions right to his fucking back. So Joe Pyfer could just ground and pound from the back. I cannot describe a moment that I've screamed at a TV louder and larger than what just happened. I am fucking furious, man. Izzy, man, you are one of my favorite fighters of all time. I know you're definitely watching this, all 10 people who are going to watch this video. Joe Pyfer, man, this is the best win of his career. People forget, man, he got outclassed by Jack Hermanson, and now he beats Adesanya, who went out there, and honest to God, I was like, if he doesn't retire right here, I don't want to see any more, man. I don't want to see any more. Who else is he going to fight? Borralho? No, Pyfer should fight Borralho at this point. Who else is he going to fight, man? This is so unfortunate and just so hard to watch because Izzy's going out there and just not looking like himself. He's looking shitter and shitter every single time, and he goes out there and he goes, I keep going. I never stop. I'm going to continue fighting. Maybe I'll lose some, but I'll never win up here. Hell nah, man. I am fucking furious, man. I cannot spaz about this more than what has just happened. What has just transpired has ruined my night. I'm drinking my UFC knockout Monaco fruit punch, but I am furious. I'm furious. I'm furious. This was such a winnable fight for Adesanya, and his fight IQ has just decreased. CTE, he's Tito Ortiz maxing at this point. This is so frustrating. I have to move on to something that was actually incredibly impressive. Incredibly impressive. Alexa Grasso, I'm not even joking, murdered Maycee Barber. Rewatch this fight. Maycee Barber was genuinely dead. She gets knocked out on the feet, gets hit with a straight right that puts her out, and she falls like, just hits the splits on the ground. Gets hit with another strike to the cheek, a right hook to the cheek, and Alexa Grasso wraps up her rear naked immediately, and she is dead. She is dead. Mike, my good friend of the channel, Mike Beltran, flies in trying to stop her. This fight was murder. We're having a group discussion currently about how nasty of a fight that was. I picked Alexa Grasso to win, but I picked her to win by decision. We were watching, I go, look at the air in between them is getting 10-8'd right now. Oh, man, Maycee Barber and Alexa Grasso are beating the shit out of the air in between them. Look at this. 12 total strikes. 12 total strikes. And one of which put Maycee Barber out cold. Out cold. I've never seen somebody die like this in the octagon. I've never seen anybody die like this in the octagon where all of us went, she might be dead. She might be dead. Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. Call 911. Call 911. She is dead. She is dead. Incredibly impressive performance by Alexa Grasso. Maybe Maycee Barber just, all of the silicone from her tits went to her brain or something, and she can't think properly, but she was brain dead. She didn't know where she was at the end of that fight. Rest in peace, Maycee Barber. Alexa Grasso, I don't want to see another fight with Shevchenko, but, you know, fuck it, we ball. Moving on. Nobody gives a fuck. This fight was dog shit. Michael Chiesa won. Surprise, surprise. Landed 0 strikes. Got 1 takedown and submitted him immediately. 1 minute into the fight. dog shit fight. Nico Price looked like shit. Michael Chiesa, not impressive win. And we had to sit through a 20-minute video of like, Michael Chiesa, man, this guy's the real deal, man. This guy's awesome, man. Michael Chiesa, we're so happy to have you. Everybody, I love you so much. I'm just a kid chasing his dream. You're not Dustin Poirier, buddy. Sit the fuck down. Bullshit fight, gay. This was fucking retarded. Nobody thought this was a good fight. If you thought this was a good fight, then you're his mother, who, by the way, looks like Kamala Harris. Michael Chiesa's mom looked like Kamala Harris, and we were laughing about that she looked like Kamala Harris. That's the most interesting thing that happened in this fight, is he landed 0 strikes, Nico Price looked like dog shit, got taken down, submitted, and Michael Chiesa's mom looks like Kamala Harris. Moving on, Julian Erosa versus Lyrian Douglas. Lyrian Douglas put on a fucking beatdown on Julian Erosa so bad that at one point, the last like 30 seconds to a minute of this fight, he was just jabbing Julian Erosa, and he was wobbling to the jabs. Julian Erosa, my friend, you look like Glenn Powell. It's time to step down, bro. It's time to step down. That was an absolute ass beating. I picked Lyrian Douglas to win this one by KO TKO in the second round, but not this quick, man. This was fucking wild. Just fought perfectly. Fought perfectly. Yeah, Lyrian Douglas. I'm going to speed run these because I want to go to the bars and have a great time because it's my buddy's 21st birthday. He's here. He's laying on my floor playing with himself naked. So we all want to go to the bars. But Lyrian Douglas, absolute masterclass of striking. And my buddy said, low-key, he looked like Topuria boxing. Not ridiculous to say that. Yes, I'm a casual. Yes, I'm a baka. Yes, I'm a chud. Yes. All of these things. All of these ad hominems and put-downs you can give to me. Yes. All true. But yes, Lyrian Douglas looked absolutely incredible in this fight. And Julian Erosa just looked like shit. So please give Lyrian Douglas a step up in competition other than Julian Erosa. Please give him a step up. I want to see him fight somebody that can actually, take a hard strike like that. Maybe like a hardcore grappler. I'd like to see Lyrian Douglas's grappling really tested in this division. Moving on, I picked Yusri Belgari to win this fight in my prediction. However, I placed a cheeky parlay with Mansour Abdul Malik. And Mansour Abdul Malik went out there and landed 16 total strikes. This was an ass beating that this legitimately was like those videos of the Indian guys at the gym who, when they're lifting, they have like a paddle they're spanking with. He's like, bad boy, come on, bring that gladiator mindset into the gym. Bring the gladiator mindset. You need to bring the gladiator mindset. But Mansour Abdul Malik, inshallah, brother, you need to go to Christ, bro, because you got your ass beat so bad. He could not get into the range of Yusri Belgari to, get that. Anytime he'd get a takedown, Yusri Belgari would just reverse it and get up immediately. He could not get anything off, and he lost his confidence instantly and got his ass beat so bad. Incredible ass beating. Yusri Belgari, I said that his last performance was incredibly impressive, and this one I think damn near was even more impressive. Finishes the fight in the third round. Absolutely incredible performance by Yusri Belgari. Fucking Chad. This dude's a fucking Giga Chad. Terrence McKinney does exactly what Terrence McKinney does best and goes out there and fucking kills this Canadian skinhead instantly. Fuck you, Kyle Nelson. You're Canadian. Your country sucks dick. USA on top. USA in this hoe. Terrence McKinney ran through your ass. If you're training for Terrence McKinney, are you not training for, should I just defend the first 10 seconds of this fucking fight? You last 24 seconds. You get head kicked. It doesn't even land flush. And you fall down to the ground. And he just ground and pounds you to sleep, buddy. Not even to sleep, but just to win fucking whatever ref. Was it my good friend Mike Beltran had to step in and stop the fight. Terrence McKinney. I fucking love Terrence McKinney. I'm always riding with Terrence McKinney. Fuck yeah, Terrence McKinney. Fuck you, Canadian skinhead Kyle Nelson. Fuck you, buddy. Moving on. Fight of the fucking night. However, Tofik Musayev landed so many penalty strikes or like fouls, headbutts, the amount of terrible shit he was doing. However, Ignacio Bahamondes had an extreme advantage on the feet, was sitting Musayev down. And then anytime he went to the ground, Musayev just did a really good job of ground and pounding him. Hits him with an elbow in the first round that slices him clean open, Bahamondes. And the amount of blood that was in the octagon, you would have thought, how can I be appropriate with this? I'm not going to be. You would have thought somebody who just got executed. You would have thought Ned Stark was in the octagon and just got his head cut off, because the amount of blood that was in the octagon was ridiculous. Ignacio Bahamondes went for mini arm bars. He went for a triangle at one point, but again, man, when Musayev would get him to the ground, he would just do such a good job of getting the ground and pound in. I picked Bahamondes to win this fight. Yes, Musayev landed a ton of like illegal fouls and shit like that, but still, Bahamondes had a clear advantage on the feet. I really wish that he would have not kept it on the ground, especially when he would get there. He would keep him in his guard when he's just getting beat up. He should have not kept him in his guard and really pushed out of it, used his legs and his hips to escape. Shrimp out of that, buddy. Shrimp out of that, get out of there, stand up, and put the beating back on Masayev, which I think he could have clearly won this fight if that happened. But, you know, good win for Masayev. I don't even know if I want to talk about this, man. I picked Chase Hooper. He was in my parlay. We were all excited to see Chase Hooper, and he couldn't get the takedowns. He could not get the takedowns. And anytime he would, Lance Gibson would land an elbow in close, and he lands one in close that literally threw him across the fucking octagon, man. And then head kicks him and just puts him out. Low-key early stoppage. You could call early stoppage on this one, but not ridiculous to say that it wasn't. I don't even want to talk about this. I picked Chase Hooper to win by submission. Chase Hooper should have won this. Chase du Bronx, it's not over. Chase is coming back. Lance Gibson Jr. went on this fucking tirade at the end. I love my family. I love everybody. You guys are boomy, man, but I've worked so hard to be here. Bro, you lost to Queen Green. You fucking stink. You fluked to win over the GOAT Chase Hooper. We're not forgetting this. Chase Hooper will come back and will dominate the entire lightweight division. Lance Gibson Jr., we will get our get back. Marcin Tybura, I just clicked on Tyrell Fortune's thing, didn't I? It's going to pull up Tyrell Fortune, isn't it? Fuck. Who cares? Marcin Tybura, yep, there he is. Marcin Tybura versus Tyrell Fortune. I picked Marcin Tybura to win this, and I thought he would. And low-key, I thought the fight was over in the first round. Tyrell Fortune gets a takedown and lands nasty ground and pound. But Marcin Tybura was able to get back up, and I said, okay, well, first round, you went through the worst-case scenario. You should be able to lock in. And he Shamil Gaziev maxed. Yes, he landed more strikes, but the heavier strikes and most of the damage and the momentum was on Fortune's side. So Fortune took this one. And they had like a La La Land Moonlight incidents at the Oscars where they were like, and the winner is Marcin Tybura, and we were pissed. I was like, imagine if Marcin Tybura wins this fight. And they announced that he does. And I get furious. I'm like, are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? That's actually another robbery, which we'll get to the first one. And no, it was just a mix-up. Whatever. Paramount needs to lock the fuck in. Or I'm not Paramount. Low-key Bruce Buffer. I apologize. But yeah. Good win for Tyrell Fortune. I mean, shaking up the heavyweight division. The heavyweight division is fucking dog shit. This was a dog shit fight, low-key. We need to see more people, new guys in the heavyweight division. He said that he wanted to get a better performance out there, and I'd like to see it. So, we're looking forward to that. Another chick fight being a fucking killer. I picked Gabriela Fernandez to win this fight, and I was like, man, she's looking quick, man. She's looking quick. And right as I said, low-key, she looks like Gilbert Burns, man. She looks like Gilbert Burns. She gets slept out cold. Not technically out cold, but her eyes were looking at the lights, like a fly flying into it. Casey O'Neill sleeps her in round one. Hits a straight right, I think it was, which wobbles her to the cage, and it lands just a overhand right, I think it was, that literally threw her down to the ground, eyes cross-eyed, looking like Daniel Larson on the way down. Crazy performance by Casey O'Neill. I did not expect that at all. What a crazy finish. Congrats to Casey O'Neill. Absolute domination win. Moving on to the GOAT, Navajo Sterling. Yeah, we all knew this would happen, Navajo Sterling. The reffing on this fight was fucking horrible. Horrible reffing on this fight. Navajo Sterling landed, I think, 50 ground and pound strikes on a dead Bruno Lopez. And they were like, yeah, that's good. Keith Peterson was said, that's good. Yeah, keep going. We're all good. No, he was fucking dead. They should have called that fight way earlier. Navajo Sterling did a fucking amazing job, especially just wiggling off all of the clinch attempts and shit like that and reversing all these attempts. Just knocked him down and was just able to just dominate him, man. Awesome win by Navajo Sterling. I have to pee really bad, so I'm trying to get through this as quick as possible. Ricky Simone, absolute robbery. I picked Ricky Simone to win this fucking fight. They gave a majority draw. Adrian Yanez won the first round. Ricky Simone takes a second. And Ricky Simone just slowed down, couldn't get anything off in the third round. And Adrian Yanez knocks him down in the third round. It almost finishes him at the end there. And they go unanimous, or majority draw. Ridiculous. Adrian Yanez should have won this fight. I picked Ricky Simone to win. I'm not upset. But, I mean, I'm not upset because my parlay was still alive, but my parlay finished much later on. But Adrian Yanez should have won this fight. This is an Adrian Yanez win. I will be counting this as an Adrian Yanez win for the rest of my life, even though I picked Ricky Simone. This first fight was dog shit. I don't think anybody was enjoying this fight. The commentary was driving me fucking crazy. They were like, what a fucking fight this was. Bruna Brazil just looked like shit, man. She just couldn't get anything off. She landed a really great spinning back kick at the very last 10 seconds of the third round. And then the fight's just fucking over. And that's it. But, yeah, I don't really want to talk about this anymore. I have to pee really bad. I'm going to go to the bar. I apologize for my very, very inappropriate behavior and such. But I'm fucking furious. Israel Adesanya needs to retire. If not, then I don't really want to see him lose anymore, man. I don't want to see him lose anymore. But, yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for putting up for this shit. Peace.